here, seemingly waiting, but now appearing as it seems that they're not doing as well as they had hoped.
So it looked like somebody had cavalry.
However, as you are all now contemplating, we're going to die here. You hear?
I'm good.
You hear?
An all too familiar wing beat.
Yep. Wing meat of an all too familiar cast. As suddenly, behind the creatures that just, the more dagger hands that bounced in there, boom! Landing hard on the ground, you see a very familiar female dragonborn barbarian.
I give her a wink.
Backed by a wyvern.
You sure that's the barbarian?
That is the barbarian.
Okay.
Yep. It is. The armor is different. That's, best big dragon find.
Yeah, Captain.
You see, floating a few feet off the ground, another dragonborn barbarian. Or not barbarian, but another blue dragonborn. Oop, that was the wrong one. There you go. Who was riding on the back of the wyvern. You see, landing on the one who just got healed, a young green dragonborn, backed by a wyvern.
Preferably stabby.
Very much stabby. And from what I remember, a absolute shit ton of damage.
Yes, there's a reason why I want one.
Yeah. For those who don't know, the hidden blades, if the target doesn't know you're attacking, they do 4d4.
I am showing them the page. Do not worry.
Yep. So, the 16, unfortunately, well, she would have advantage for everything that's happening. So 26 and 22, as she lands on this thing. Jab.
Right in the eardrums, or where the eardrums would be.
2. Oh! It failing hard.
With its poison save.
So I take it the fireballs were more like a signal flare?
No,
Yeah.
they have their own reason for appearing. But as she lands on it,
The fireball is
she just
hell.
goes to absolute town on this thing, jumping off once she's done. The creature already looking fairly weak now that it just got its ass handed to it by a child, essentially. In Dragonborn terms, she's an adult, but in most other races' terms, she's still a child. Wyvern. 3 of 3. Because now it's the Wyvern's turn.
Lunar's face is bemused.
Well, that's a lot better than any of us did. Except for the Barbarian. The Barbarian kicked ass.
Barbarian and Sorcerer. Sorcerer went to town with Flame.
+7.
And my character finally gave
Misses.
no shits and crit one of these.
Oh!
There's a crit.
Damn.
Using
Alright.
your 20s for good.
What is this? The 7th crit today?
Something like that. It's not even my highest. So, the bite missing, the stinger tail of the wyvern, wham, right into it. Roll d20 plus. Oh, it passes its poison check, though. But it's looking obscenely weak now, as it just got its ass handed to it. I'll add her into the turn, because I rolled this in secret, funnily enough, and she got a fairly high roll. That was her. These two, however, got slightly lower at a 15 and a 16.
Well, in that case, for that next turn that's coming up,
43 that are in.
All right.
No, just the two blade hands thingies.
No? There's still that guy.
So
Yeah, but it's not his turn.
Lunar,
Oh, true. Oh.
It's now your turn.
Oh, okay. Hi.
For YouTube, I'll explain them later when the battle's over. 21 hits.
Nope.
No. Hold in. Oh yeah, with that you get a good slice at the now sort of distracted creature. And it falls, finally.
And I will dash around here to help out my friend.
Yeah, alright. So, these guys' turn.
I'm invisible! Help!
That one fails.
What are you grappling, creature?
Alright, that one fails, but it will rush at you, Myra. These three rushing at Shirok.
Hey, get your hands off my lady. I mean...
Oh my god. So, Myra.
And that is something you will not have to deal with yet.
Ooh, you take 1. So you take 9 of piercing damage, Myra.
And you gave him the 12 damage, right? The guy who
Yep.
just attacked me?
Yep. Shirok. 18, 17. Miss. 15. Yeah, that hits. And that misses.
Hopefully she was smart enough to start raging.
She raged before she hit the ground.
Yeah.
She has 17 AC. So
I
the
would rage before I man drop to the ground.
17 and the 18 hit. Alright. 2d. She takes 10.
5, 4, 4.
Alright, 18. Or not 18.
13.
13 damage. As these things, you see they're kind of tearing into her, but she's just like smiling, taking all the hits. Alright. So, Urrik. It's now your turn.
Sick of messing around with this weak creature. I will reckless attack it in anger.
Ooh, alright.
Hopefully twice.
Yes, hopefully. I'll roll the first attack.
2d20.
15, that's
15
a miss,
misses.
but I have advantage.
15 also misses.
Miss.
Of course.
And
And
again.
then I will do again.
15 misses.
15 misses.
Oh boy.
And hopefully, one more. Hopefully we can get higher than a 15.
You did.
18 also misses.
Okay.
So, how many 6s did you roll in a roll?
3.
Bro?
So as you let out a roar, trying to impress Shirok and the others, you missed every single one of your swings.
Look, this thing is pretty beat up. One round's not going to take away from my badass.
Alright, so that's your turn.
Yep.
It's now Shirok's turn.
To go
Kind of like
nuts.
glanced back at that display,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll do her attacks. Faring a bit better.
Also attacking a
Man.
weaker one, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm taking on the frickin' alpha.
She smacks around one hit, actually. The only one hits. However, her wyvern. I will do that. Alright, so 20 plus 4. 12. The other only gets a plus 3. It passes, though, as you see the wyvern trying to grab the creature. Unfortunately, not able to. This one needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hopefully they get killed because, fuck,
Failing.
Got hit.
So roll for that.
Roll
that
damage.
damage, yeah. Myra.
What happens?
Roll
He's
damage.
in your spirit bubble.
Nice.
There we go. Ugh.
Unfortunately, only 7.
Yeah. This one looking a little weak. You see, crawls down the hole and is gone.
I should throw
Yeah,
a rock at it.
He's gone, but he's just going to be there because he is the token,
Okay.
technically, for the turn. So he's gone.
So this guy is not actually there.
Yeah, that guy is gone from combat.
Okay, now for the ones next to the wyvern.
Yep. This one. Click. That misses. As you see, it jumps at the wyvern, missing. This one.
I just thought of it going.
That one
Yay!
also missing the wyvern.
Let's see.
All right.
Leapfrogging the wyvern.
Yeah, try. All right, it's now Red Dawn's turn. Let me pull up her spell list. Actually, I can do the Grimoire. If any of you don't know, just look up Dungeons and Dragons Grimoire. It is a spell database, which is amazing. It essentially just has every single spell in it. You can just look it up. Alright, so let's find epic spell she has. She has... Which one does she have? She has... Alright. She'll just use her cantrip.
Ooh, yay.
There we go. So, as she kind of floats above the action, looking down on it all, seeing Urrik having a bit of trouble, but
No. Just one down.
noticing you, Lunar, seeing as you were kind of trying to help. Yeah.
Stabby time.
Not quite. You see 2 large purple spears float beside her, and both of them launch right at the.
I meant for
creature.
me.
Oh. Eldritch spear, 2 Eldritch spears, both missing, unfortunately, as they land in the ground next to the creature. But you see she's kind of her wyvern is turned around. Box. Ah, goddammit. You know, fuck it. Fuck it. Now, there we go. That is her turn. Myra.
Myra's going to circle around that guy. So those 2 take radiant damage first of all.
They have to
3.
make their saving throw.
3. There are 3 of them.
One of them was already in the bubble.
True.
Yeah.
They both fail.
17 for them both, please. And then what she's going to do is she's going to imbue another one of her bolts with divine light, shoot it at the ground, and then
What about
it
the
bursts.
wyvern? Won't
They're
the
not-
wyvern have to make the roll?
No, it's creatures I choose that get affected.
Yeah.
Hostile.
Well, isn't that at the very beginning of the casting, though?
What do you mean?
For the spirit bubble, yes. For the spirit bubble, it's at the very start when you cast it. You can't add the creatures onto it, unfortunately.
So yeah, you're hurting the Dragonborn.
Neither of them are currently in the.
Not the Dragonborn, but that wyvern is. The
Which
blue
one?
one.
No, he isn't. He's just outside as well.
Really? 15? Gets its beak.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
That's strange. It's not. It's showing up strangely on mine. All right. So the wyvern.
Yeah, I mean it's 15. It's diagonal, so
Yeah, I put the aura on the bubble, so.
yeah. I'd rather go off that. That seems more fair.
Yeah.
I can't actually see the bubble, which.
Oh,
is
I
hilarious.
can. I can. It's not currently in the bubble. It's
Okay.
like just outside the bubble.
Could you make the bubble visible to us?
I thought it would be.
You have to go into advance
Yeah,
to
yeah.
show it.
Really?
Apparently, because
There
I
we
can't
go.
see it.
Can you see it
I'm
now?
kind of curious what
Nope.
color this bubble is.
No.
Nope.
Can you see it now?
No.
Mm,
There we
yes.
go. There you go.
Yeah, it's
That
basically
is
the
the
null.
bubble.
Yeah.
That is the bubble.
The bubble.
Which is fair because it's north, south, west, and east is
radius.
15 feet. And
The
yeah.
radius. Anyways,
Yeah, so I
Shooting
shoot
magical
magical bolts at the ground. Radiance of the Dawn.
mhm.
Oh boy, 23 or half if they succeed. To
Right.
everybody.
Every
in-
hostile in 30.
Yeah. He's just outside. So 1,
That's
2,
all
3.
those.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them.
Yep.
Except the
Pass.
barbarian, of course.
Fail.
Hey, you can hit me if you want. Oh, that.
Pass.
Don't hit that barbarian.
Fail. Fail.
Yay.
And pass. Alright, so as you loose another bolt, some of them taking the full damage, some only taking.
That's only 6.
Yeah.
You need one more.
I do? I
Yeah.
thought I got all. Pass. I thought I got all of them.
7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, like that.
Alright. So as you loose the bolt, the boom! Radiant light injuring a lot of them.
Going absolutely bat nuggets.
23 full, 12 half.
Is that your turn?
But do I still have a bonus action? Yes, I do. Let's hold on. Yeah. The I can't see. Can I?
There's a door there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's just. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Big guy's turn.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, here comes the pain.
Alright, you
It-
take
it's
2
fine.
claw attacks. So, 2d6.
That's 8.
It's fine.
8. And then
So that's a 4 and 7.
that bad. As you take
So,
2 heavy
11.
claw attacks.
So you take 11 damage.
That's nothing.
Not that bad.
So
As you
she-
see he looks around kind of looks around seeing the current situation, and he snarls right at you.
Oh!
And then he disappears.
God damn it!
That's another thing that generally
Fire.
happens.
Pyre is going
Currently
to
grappled.
grab hold of and shift his feet back and forth on the ground
Alright.
as he casts Shocking Grasp.
You hit. As you kind of static his tongue, it doesn't really hurt it that much. You just kind of tap.
Oh, I have an
I
idea
did
of what
it.
I should actually do.
Amazing.
I'm curious about.
Oh, was that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So, as you are now pulled really close to this thing, it has advantage on this attack.
It is.
Yes, it doesn't need.
Does it crit?
Doesn't crit.
Nope. So, you take
Ow.
13 piercing damage, as it is now starting to eat you. And you take an additional 9 acid damage.
Ooh.
So a total of 24. No,
Yep.
21.
Yep. As it
22.
is now eating you.
Ooh.
Or essentially trying to eat you.
And now for the other one.
Yeah, the other one, who Ooh, Mrs. Anna, who quickly ducks out of the way of the tongue.
Probably saying
Alright.
ew.
Yeah, not liking this. Arya, happy to see her friend. Will D20.
First things first, she would move her thing.
She would. She's currently kind of gonna shoot that motherfucker.
The one that attacked her friend, yes.
Yeah, essentially. She does this hit. It does not. And it does not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's about what you expect.
Uh,
It's now Anna's turn.
yeah. Which it skips that guy's turn, who is also gone. Anna will do her short bow attack. Which hopefully hits. Actually, yeah, she doesn't pull out a short bow. She pulls out a metal ring. She throws it.
Oh, those.
Yeah, hitting and
Good.
catching it, throwing it again.
Good Christ.
Missing the second hit, but hitting the first one. Alright, her wyvern now will, because it is currently up in the air. 4. 18, and this one also has a +4. Oh! The wyvern grabs this creature and starts to fly up. Alright, Lunar.
Question, would I get sneak attack if I stabbed at this one?
Yes!
You would not, technically.
Okay.
Why?
Or I forget. Pyre.
I'm
Concentration check.
subconscious.
Concentration
Okay.
check.
Alright.
A very difficult one, as you took a lot of damage.
Or the
It's
damage
whatever the damage.
halved.
Oh, so it'd be 10.
Damaged halved, so it would have been 11 because I took 22 damage.
Alright, so little heaven is your save.
Yeah, for concentration.
Nope.
Ooh, I'm
As-
not
No longer.
invisible
As
anymore.
you take quite a bit of pain from that bite and the acid. Lunar, you see Pyre kind of appear, bloody, broken, and currently being chomped on by this thing.
And now this thing gets to have a very fun time going flying.
Unfortunately,
Nope.
you blast it and it just kind of shifts on its feet a bit, but it's still nomming on Pyre.
Why didn't you stab it?
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Right here.
Hmm.
But that corpse over there flies all the way down.
This guy stamps out of there.
Yeah, he just goes flying.
I need to make wisdom saves for 2 of them.
Yep.
Passing and failing. So roll me that damage, Myra.
It's their turn?
Yes.
Yeah?
It was that.
Oh, sorry, I always do that. So that guy's a token. He is not... Oh, that is the wrong layer.
Alright, hold on.
He is not in the fight either.
You should just do the dead mark on them.
I'll do something with them now.
Oh, just 11.
Well, one takes half, as they are one passed. Excuse me.
There's 3 of them in my circle.
Nope.
No, there's only 2. The one bamfed out.
But he started his turn there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
He also
So
gets
I'll just
go.
quick. He's gonna survive it either way. But he survives it either way. So
That's just
11 for hit. He still takes
Wait.
11,
he
Oh, yeah.
still gets punched
and the
in
other
face.
take 5.
who hits? Misses. No, that hit. Yeah, no, that misses. The
Hit, miss,
So-
hit. Hit.
hit, miss. All right, so she gets hit with 3 attacks.
And then Urrik gets to be pissed.
Oh, he is. If a barbarian could rage harder, Urrik would be there right now.
Half. All
So,
right, she takes
2, 3, and 5.
Yep.
4.
She takes a few hits, but is
So
looking.
9, 10, depending.
Yeah, she's looking otherwise completely fine.
Urrik.
Ah!
Yeah, Urrik, it's your turn.
He's gonna charge at this one in a bloody, angry rage. And he will reckless attack.
All right.
Uh,
12 misses.
Well, I still get my second because I was attacking. If it wants to. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Slash.
Does 24 damage.
All right, as you take a big chunk out of this new creature that has appeared.
Okay, I was just seeing if it had already was going to die because
It's one of the new ones.
yeah, I would have continued on. And I don't have action surge. I only get one per encounter.
Sorry, I was thinking something different. All right, so
16.
misses.
Okay, I will roll again.
That is 27.
22 damage.
All right, as you take a few good chunks out of him with your claymore, he's looking fairly injured from that.
Ah!
Shirok also screaming with you,
Barbarian love song.
having a good time.
Having a good time, having a good time.
That's the way we hear it.
Yeah, she kind of smiles, and she will also reckless attack twice on that one guy. Smacking the shit out of him into a pulp.
Teamwork.
Just bash.
The two barbarians are hilarious together.
Oh yeah.
Now you see why I want this to happen.
7. The bite hitting, the tail missing. 2d6. Plus 4. 10 damage, alright. These two, seeing what's happening and hearing the call from their higher up, bamf out. Ren's turn, who will... Yeah.
Ren has noticed I now have magic.
Yeah. And she will launch. Just hitting. 2 more Eldritch Spears. Eldritch Blasts. Dealing... where's the damage? 1d10 force damage.
If she's higher, yeah, it's 1d10. And if she has Agonizing Blast, that's added charisma.
Dealing 7 and 8 as the 2 spears puncture the thing's hide.
Why would you want agonizing? I kind of want,
She would have... knowing her backstory, she wouldn't have taken that. It's kind of complicated.
It's
Myra!
fine.
Yeah. I'm going to go there, then there, and I'm going to
Who's in trouble?
I'm going to shoot that thing once.
Alright. That attack.
18.
18 hits. 18 just hits.
And then I'm going to Healing Word my flaming buddy.
Yeah. Who is currently being chomped on.
And let's do it a bit higher.
I am out of spell points also.
2
I'm
thunderclaps.
10.
Is everything okay over there?
Seriously, who's doing that?
Pyre, you heal 10 health.
yeah, I'm up to 15.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Myra, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Pyre,
Pyre, will...
I need you, if you want to try to break, it's a strength check.
I don't think you'll be able to try to
mean-
break it.
You might want to try.
I think he wants to...
We don't have the Paladin Dragonborn.
I do not have enough strength to... Yeah, strength is out of the question for him.
Right,
So he's going to try to create a bonfire where that creature is.
All right. So it is a dex saving throw.
So low rolls.
Just fails. So he takes 6 fire damages. His feet are a bit hot, but he's otherwise still eating you.
Yep.
So is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, this one in the wyvern's claws bamps out. The one currently eating you.
Bamps out, take me with him.
Hey, it's
the
a
go box.
It's a
That-
free meal.
You are well, it has advantage. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Why did you say anything? Why did you tempt fate, GM? You
How much
dick.
damage? Hey, don't look at me.
I am totally looking at you.
I told him he might have wanted to,
I
get
know.
out of there.
I know.
I don't have the strength to do any strength things.
He rolled a
My-
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That was what he. That's actually he rolled a 10. That was his next roll.
I will cut you out of its stomach.
Oh fuck! I gotta find his damage now.
Or I'll make you into a bone tree. One of the two. I haven't
There we
decided.
go. Yeah. So you're down. How much health? How much max health do you have?
I have max health of... It's like... max health, core stats, 47's my max.
All right. It can't kill you outright, so that's good.
It's a start.
But you are currently down. You are bleeding out, and you have automatically failed 2 death saving throws.
Ooh, wow.
So, Arya's turn.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's a
Chicken
first.
She rushed
Good thing Myra goes before me.
That
Yeah.
is very good.
over there.
That's 35. She could still shoot.
Oh, can't she?
Yeah, she can move 35.
She can't quite see it. The door is still in the way.
Oh, okay.
So Anna, having her wyvern come pick her up, because they share the same turn.
Whee!
Leave the fighting to the barbarians. Go heal your friend.
Could I... If Anna gets there, I could start sneak attacking. The fuck?
26 and 15. 15 misses, 26 hits for 10 damage. As her chakram comes down, slicing into him a little. Lunar.
Sigh.
Very,
Nice.
very much sigh.
Great.
Yeah, that's about what I usually do.
Yep.
Unless I do something utterly insane, like
Yep.
killing somebody with a rock.
Yes. And that is canon.
fails.
Internet.
Yeah. Myra, I need you to roll your spirit shell damage again. For one creature.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just in the cell.
15.
Alright. He's still alive. However, these two also bamf out of there.
Now I'm even angrier.
There's
Sure.
one thing left.
Urrik,
Yes, you guys hear a large cawing coming from the distance as the charging Birdman.
who is in Pyre right now.
Yes, I am in Pyre.
Alright.
And then I cut this thing down. Or try to, anyways. Again, reckless attacking.
Since we have stopped giving a shit.
Yeah, I'm really pissed.
12 misses.
Alright. Roll again. 8.
18 hits.
Okay.
For 20.
So
20 damage.
right? Well, your
Yep.
second attack.
And then
Yeah,
25.
it will
Roll to see if I crit.
And damage. Nope.
You do manage with that last. The first swing severs the tongue. The second swing severs the head. As you cleave him apart. Currently, though, still technically in combat because he's bleeding out heavily.
Could I use my bonus action to take one of our healing potions that we still have and shove it down?
Unfortunately not.
That's an action, unfortunately.
Okay, and I'm raging anyway.
Shirok
I'm very
jumps
pissed.
on her wyvern.
I give her a wink as I charge, just for the record, in my rage.
Fair enough. Ren, however, where is... Because I know she has something like that.
And again, I'm one of the least damaged party members.
Yeah, crazily enough.
Hey, I'm not even at half hit points.
Neither am I.
I had a lot more attacks against me.
Yes, and that's your job.
That is
all right. So
I'm good at my job.
Does that 1d4 plus 6. All right. So as Ren sees that your spellcaster kind of falls down, bleeding heavily, you see she says a few very quick, almost prayers, and you heal 8 damage, Pyre.
You are at 8 hit points.
He's technically at 0.
It starts at 0 and goes to 8.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, so you're stable. You're not bleeding anymore, but
You're not awake.
I'll say you're still kind of out of it, considering. So that is combat.
Oh, God.
In the last bit of rage, I just cleave this thing 3 more times.
Wait, is that 9?
Sure, he's really going at it.
No, I mean crits by GM.
Oh, yeah.
Myra dispels her spirit guardians and walks up to the flaming boy.
Let me take away your aura real quick. There you go.
For another 12. Okay.
15.
15.
All right. Moving forward. The Dragonborn, the Wyvern's
23.
coming close to the ground, and the Dragonborn's hopping off of their Wyvern. The Wyvern's perching on the barricade. Pyre, yeah, you are now conscious, kind of looking around like, I'm not food.
And you're actually surrounded by strange Dragonborn.
Yeah, you have, you too, Myra. You did not expect Dragonborn to just kind of appear and help you.
Yeah, I say, we totally had that, by the way.
They kind of, they look at each other, kind of chuckling a bit, like, yeah, well, you know, Arya there kind of asked for a little help. Arya, remembering that she did, this happened a while ago, I believe, but she wrote down that she needed help from the Dragonborns and put it around the scrying stone.
Yeah.
And, they came a bit late, but, you know, they showed up.
Yeah, better late than never.
Oh, yeah. They kind of smile and look at you, you know, some of you are injured. As they're all kind of looking you over, you know, making sure you're all right. Myra, you get a very strange sense from this Dragonborn, who they all introduce themselves to Myra and Pyre. Pyre, you already know who they are. Myra, this one is Rendon. She is sort of a very shy kind of, not too shy, but, you know, very bubbly personality. The barbarian Shirok Thane.
Who I'm
and then they're
keeping
little...
myself away from.
Yeah, he doesn't
Can you
like
type
Shirok.
this in the chat?
Oh, sure. let me-
What's town is this again?
Green Hill.
Hmm? Yeah, the green one is
Anna Williams.
Anna Williams. Her friends call her Scout.
He totally has a crush on Arya.
Long story, but you
Not
get a
really.
very strange. You get a very strange sense from Ren. This one, the one that was throwing the Eldritch bolts during the fight.
Who I'm hiding
Can
behind.
Can I insight check him?
Her.
Sure. What are you trying to look for exactly?
Well, I get a strange sense, right, from her.
Yeah.
A strange vibe.
Just a
Can
general kind of odd vibe.
Can I sense if something about her seems like she's under the control or under the command of something.
Sure. I would say give a general Arcana check for that.
I'm not that good at that. Oh.
You've had a lot of personal experience and seen a lot of possessions and whatnot. As far as you can tell, she's in her own mind.
Is the barbarian
It's
growling at me again?
Ren is currently, making sure that Pyre is not, bleeding out and dying anymore.
I said barbarian.
Sure. Yeah. Ren is currently more with Pyre, so Shirok isn't really looking.
Good.
Yeah,
Shirok
Yep.
offers you her hand, Birdman.
Yeah, he takes it.
She very hearty shake.
Same back.
You did good.
That big one feared me. I'm just as he sort of grits his
She crosses her arms and chuckles. You did menace the air in front of it back there too.
There was a lot of wounds that were on it before that.
I saw. Good to see you haven't grown pudgy in your time. You've been away.
Never.
They're friends. Anna kind of looking over the decimation that just happened. Turning back to the rest of you. What exactly happened? And it looks to all of you.
We came to check out the state of the town, and we were ambushed by these things.
Well,
What happened to the mother creature thing?
it also disappeared.
It bamfed away.
Yep.
These creatures were cowards.
Very strong cowards from what we saw.
Very true.
We are glad to see you were all right, though. They'll kind of look at each other and nod.
Still hiding behind Ren because
Yep.
screw
They're
that.
making sure Pyre's all right. She turns back to you with a big smile. Kind of looks at Myra, who's circling her.
Yeah, I'm kind
Birdman.
of getting close to her.
Birdman sort of, as you're cowering, or she's like hiding, he just kind of cocks his head and like squints his eyes.
Yeah,
like,
Birdman and Shirok are kind of like comparing muscles and whatnot.
and my muscles are a lot bigger right now.
Yeah, it's done right. Ren kind of smiles at you, Myra, like, what seems to be the matter?
Oh, nothing, just looking.
She looks you over. You're a cleric, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
She
What are you?
Smiles and clasps her hands. Well, I fancy myself a bit of a cleric myself, actually.
Oh, are you?
I
The cleric of what, if I may ask?
I don't know her name fully. She appeared to me one day in a dream and gave me all sorts of powers.
So you've only spoken to her once?
I speak to her every so often. She's a beautiful, radiant goddess.
But you don't know her name.
Unfortunately, she has not told me yet.
And what did she send you to do? What is your holy mission?
Well, to protect my sisters mostly, and she looks to Shirok and Anna.
I say, all right. And I just squint my eyes a bit and...
She smiles. She's a very happy person.
I just keep a close eye.
You do get a very strange vibe from her.
Yeah, I think I'll keep that to myself for now.
And something to note, you don't see any sort of holy symbol with her.
Right.
She doesn't have any holy symbol.
Yeah, I kind of got it from
Yeah.
our conversation right now that it's not really a traditional...
Well, you don't know. Anyways, so they
well,
all...
I mean, that's
yeah.
that's Myra's deduction from the conversation.
Oh, yeah. She looks back to Lunar with a smile, like, good to see you're all right, too.
Well, sort of all right.
You. And she does notice a big cut on your arm, like, we may have to cauterize that.
Urrik hears
I can do that.
and
No,
jokingly says, we should take the arm off. It'd be a lot cleaner.
Oh no, I can handle it. And you see, she pulls out a small dagger. Essentially, she holds it up and breathes fire on it, and heats it up, quickly pressing it onto the wound. She quickly pulls it off when done, putting the dagger away.
Been a while since I had that happen to me.
Hope it didn't hurt that much.
Yeah.
And as you all kind of know,
I'll just using the same arm that just got cauterized, just wave her off a little.
As you all kind of see that, it is kind of odd considering she's a blue dragonborn.
It's okay. I can breathe fire as well.
I breathed fire once.
Yeah, once. But yeah, it is normally either gold or red dragons that breathe fire. Blue's usually
character wouldn't have actually known that.
It's not common knowledge, but you do kind of know that it's usually not blue dragons.
My character has never looked this up. He was too busy doing things.
Yeah, fair enough. So
Arya would be more likely to know this, but
yeah, Arya kind of takes note of it. So after making,
I believe Pyre would tilt his head up as he takes a deep breath in.
I'm going to once again duck.
No, it's straight up into the air.
Okay.
A 30
kind of
foot.
smiles.
A
She smiles.
30-foot stream of flame.
She kind of smiles. She's like, "Oh, that's impressive.
Thank you. I've been working on that.
You should compare sometime." She
Maybe.
jokingly nudges you.
He gives her a wink.
There's a lot of winking going on.
Yeah,
here.
it's everyone's. So
She
after,
nudged, I winked.
Yeah.
It was a good thing.
After a few moments, they make sure you're all right. Kind of check over the scene a few times, and they look. Yeah. Do you have any questions for them, or want to talk?
Well,
to them?
yeah, I wanna say to everybody, I say, do you guys still have questions about what happened here, or did the context of that battle give you enough information?
This time, Ren sort of speaks up. It has given us some information. We will return to Nala and inform her on what has happened.
Is the princess with him?
No.
She is back home, overseeing some things. Do you want to give her a message?
I sort of I give it to her, my strong female friend. I have heard of the legends of the Dragonborn samurai, is it?
Yep.
Of the samurai. I would love to learn this ancient practice.
You see, Shirok kind of looks at Ren, looks back at you. Well, we wouldn't know about that. You would have to talk to Nala. We will give her the message that you're interested in learning.
Thank you.
She nods. Any more questions or anything you want to say to them before they leave?
Are you single?
Just come right out.
Oh my god. My god.
They assume you're joking.
Okay. Darn, you're having to do a chaos.
I do say to my barbarian friend, I say, we should definitely catch up when there's not a battle every. Or actually, he stops himself right there and says, "No, this is the perfect time to meet."
She nods and smiles, like, right, yeah.
Don't be a stranger, as he sort of winks.
And she smiles. Yeah, if you're ever in town, we'll have to do a bit of test of strength. And she cracks her knuckles, kind of smiles.
Yep, and I flex my stone giant biceps.
Which by this time is kind of wearing off.
It's starting to, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't want.
Your muscles are visibly shrinking before your eyes.
The dystrophy is real.
So
Look, he's still pretty.
they all
So.
they all get up and head off. Anna mentioning like if you ever need help, scrying stone. And as they fly off, Ren, she actually clasps one of your hands, Myra. He goes, "May the goddess be with you." She smiles and flies off as well.
Lunar waving.
Yeah, they all wave as they fly off. So, yeah.
Myra
know-
just kind of does like a, mm-hmm.
That's weird.
So she asks again to the party members, like, she points at the dead body and she says, I can ask him what happened here if we need to know more, but I think we know what happened.
We know what happened.
Oh,
Yeah. And thank you for pointing that one out.
I'm assuming
Bonfire.
check bonfire. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys kind of do that.
I will be looting this place while they're.
You've already tried last session, and there was really nothing to loot.
There was nothing.
All right.
So you are all now currently standing alone in this quiet, eerily quiet village. Full of
I will. Are the dead bodies from the ones that we actually killed? Are they there?
No, they are melted by now.
Oh,
They have been.
Ooh, okay.
No, you will not get your trophy today.
Now he's even angrier.
Now I'm just upset.
Yeah,
I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just upset.
Can I? Do I have? I have empty potion bottles.
yeah, because that was another reason. Because for like
Yeah.
proof of mission done.
I'm going to take a bit of that guy. The slurry that is that guy.
As you
A
try
potion bottle.
very carefully try to scoop it up in a potion bottle, you're about to put it in your belt pouch, and you notice the bottom of the potion bottle is gone. It's melted through already.
He'll throw what's left of the potion bottle into the goop.
Yeah.
And then head back to the cart.
Well, that's not happening.
Yep, nope, fuck that.
All right. So, what's your plan now?
Throwing corpses into the slushy.
Know why they're no longer receiving messages? I say we get our bounty, guys.
I mean, there's nothing else to really do. I mean, you
Yep.
go down the hole, but that's not a smart idea.
Nope.
You don't want to see what dug that hole.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I may be 10 intelligence, but that's not stupid.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so you all get back on the cart and head to
No.
Alpadon. No?
I still wanted to, since the broodmother did something to the corpse. She injected her tentacles in it, right?
Well, the tentacles were more so to grab it and bring it close. It was the mouth thing that really, did something.
All right. Can I inspect the piercing wounds, or
Sure.
like the?
I
only-
think those are all ash.
Not
to
that
be
corpse.
honest.
Not that
is-
corpse.
No, I mean like the wounds that
The
the
wound-
zombies. that
Only
she
one-
made
She can still
should
see the
all
wound.
be ash.
No, that zombie. Oh no, that zombie's fine. That zombie wasn't hit by fire to die.
She died by my radiant.
Which doesn't technically disintegrate. Anyways, give me a investigation check.
Yeah, but it was in the
It
range
did
of
die
first
from the
double
fire.
fireballs, though.
It didn't die from it though. It was still up. So its back is singed, but the face is fine.
Just let me invest.
Fine then.
As you look over, you notice the tentacle from where it picked it up. They're deep, but they're mostly just that. They're wounds that were used to pick it up. The mouth section, however, you can see the flesh from just under the nose to the chin, like a big circular patch of the mouth skin has been ripped off.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like the one that.
Yeah.
Like that, dude.
Yeah, essentially. You can see there are small puncture wounds all around the mouth as well. And if you squeeze them slightly, you see some sort of almost pus-like liquid kind of dribble out. You can assume it was sort of injected by the creature.
Yeah,
May
so
I
like a
suggest-
parasitic thing.
Essentially,
Try to
yeah.
put that in a bottle if it doesn't look acidic.
Might not be smart.
I suggest
Alright.
lighting it on fire.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I do that, and I go.
Yeah,
to
I'm
the car.
assuming you burn all the bodies.
All burn.
I'm assuming you burn most of the town of what's left.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
turning this
let's
into a
not have this
fucking
come back to
con-
bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
Now do you return to Amadon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, should we? What about the hole?
I don't think
Not
we can do
Mages
anything.
will fill it in later.
We can't do much about the hole.
Unfortunately.
For dwarf friend to move Earth.
No.
That is a very slow moving spell.
So, anyways,
That too.
I'll head back.
I try to find a little bird on the way back to Amadon. Just
All right. There are plenty of birds. Yeah, just
How
kinda flying.
long does it take to get back?
It takes It takes about a day, I believe, from what I said last time.
So
Yeah,
what
it takes
you're saying is long
roughly
rest
a
time.
day and a half. Yeah, you will get a long rest.
Yep, I'm just trying to find a little bird to make it my buddy, like a little blue jay or swallow.
All right. You can't really speak to them, can you?
Yes, I can.
You can.
Yes.
Alright.
I will cast. It's on my character sheet. Where are you, character sheet?
Speak with
there.
animals as a ritual.
Yep, I can
Alright.
ritually, yeah.
Unfortunately, none of them really want to stick around too much. You know, they have their lives to live. What do you do?
Well, there has to be one that just,
Mm.
is
You
down on his
talk
luck.
with a few. You talk with a few, but most are content to be birds.
Well, no,
No.
you can still be a bird. You're just on my shoulder. That's cool.
Unfortunately, no.
By the way, I can use a ritual to see if I can identify the Dragon Eyes ring.
Ooh. Would you like to?
Yes.
All right. So it's just the identify spell, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So
Do
you
you have the components for that ritual?
I'm assuming he would have picked them up as he left town.
If I recall, that's a rather expensive ritual.
Is it?
Is
Oh, it does take a pearl, doesn't it?
Does it have a cost?
Yes.
50 gold pearl, I believe.
No, it's like I think it was like it was up there.
Okay.
It's an expensive pearl. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's a really expensive pearl. It doesn't
I-
use the pearl up, so you gotta keep the pearl.
I.e., I should
In
probably.
theory, he could have
Later
bought
on, yeah.
He could have bought it on the way out of
I
town.
wouldn't have
Oh,
done that.
no,
It
it's
takes
pretty
an
expensive.
100 gold, or like a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
My character wouldn't buy that. Especially with
So-
what he has planned. He's not going to buy that.
All right, so I'll assume you picked it up on your way out.
I have not picked it up, so I will
You've
not
not?
be able to do it.
All right, never mind then. So, you return to the city of Amadon. Everything seems, everything looks peaceful, like normal. Everything has been fully rebuilt from the siege. Long story for YouTube, long story.
Very long story.
But you all return to the Adventurers Guild, or are you gonna look around a bit before?
What day is it?
Made short.
Yeah, how
It
late
is
in the day? Also?
Wednesday. It's about noon Wednesday.
Okay.
I'll look into this. I'll ask around about this whole royalty thing because now I'm sort of interested.
As you ask around, most people don't really know. They just know that there's some royalty in town, and they're currently at the palace. That's really about
I'll
it.
just be heading back to the Adventurers Guild to get paid.
All right.
Yep, I'm with
Assuming,
Before I do my other plans.
all right. As you head to the Adventurers Guild, you get to the door, and
Come on, video, don't break.